Yes, officer, he's right here. I feel completely unsafe with this man yelling at me.
Ma'am, I haven't raised my voice once. I just asked you to leave my property.
He's admitting it. Lock him up. Absolutely threaten my safety. I am calling the police. Get these trucks off my property right now. They do not belong here.
You seriously expect me to repaint my house because it clashes with your petunias?
It's in the covenant, sweetie. Read the fine print next time.
I had recently moved back to the house to care for my grandpa Raymond after his hip surgery last month. The American suburb was typical with its neat lawns and the overbearing homeowners association running the show. Karen had held the position of HOA president for years, and she loved the small taste of power it gave her.
I specifically said accessible beige, not stark white,
to the shade
and
of
this
paint on
section
your
is
front door.
clearly 2 inches higher than 2 inches too tall, and frankly the shade of blue on your recycling bin is unacceptable. These are the revised covenants. You have 24 hours.
I tried to be the calm and reasonable neighbor by complying with most of her demands at first. Then one bright morning I pulled into the driveway and discovered the shocking sight inside my open garage. 3 large pickup trucks belonging to Karen were crammed inside, taking up every inch of space available. The pungent smell of diesel exhaust lingered heavily, making the entire garage feel like a construction site.
We need these heirloom tomatoes sorted by color,
for what she claimed was an upcoming community event.
Karen,
I approached her with my heart pounding,
I need
but
you
my
to
voice
explain
steady
why you
and
have
asked
invaded
for an
my property
explanation
like
of this
this.
invasion.
As
Karen
I was
looked at me
saying,
with
the
her
bylaws
trademark
clearly
condescending
state this is
smile and claimed
permitted.
it was allowed under
That is
HOA
not what the
bylaws.
bylaws state, Karen.
The
She
homeowner's
insisted that my
garage is
garage was
underutilized and therefore available for official association use during events.
You must
I
remove the
politely
trucks
but firmly
immediately,
told her to
or I will
remove
have
the
no
trucks
choice but to
immediately,
tow
or
them.
I would have no choice but to tow them.
Dare you
Her
threaten me? This is a clear
expression
violation.
changed to one of
You're looking at
outrage as she
significant
threatened
fines
me
and
with
potential
fines
legal
and
action if you
possible
don't
legal
comply immediately.
consequences.
I understand the
I'm
rules.
serious.
That
This
moment marked
harassment
the
needs
beginning
to
of a
end
campaign
now.
of harassment that would test my patience
please.
to its limits.
You haven't seen anything
The following
yet.
day, an official violation notice was taped to my front door citing unauthorized property use.
And the
It was
board
completely
agrees that this
fabricated, but
interpretation
Karen
of the
had
bylaws
convinced
is
the board
binding.
to support her absurd
The
interpretation
documents
of the
are
rules.
all in order. I heard he's been
Rumors
causing
began
trouble in the
circulating
group chat
in the
again.
neighborhood group chat that I
Yes,
was
he
causing
seems to just
trouble
hate
and
the
hating on the
community.
community.
Look at him walking by.
Neighbors who had been friendly now gave me cold shoulders and avoided conversations at the mailbox.
The social pressure mounted as people whispered about how the homeowner was disrupting the harmony Karen worked so hard to maintain.
Grandpa
I can't figure out
Raymond
where this
watched the
piece goes.
situation unfold from the porch with his quiet wisdom and occasional
Looks like you
knowing
missed step
smirks.
3, son.
He
Don't
had
mistake
lived
a
long
fake smile
life
for
and knew
kindness,
how to handle
or a
tyrants
strict
who hid
rule for
behind
justice.
rules and fake
A
smiles.
tyrant always
I
reveals
started
himself.
collecting evidence systematically by taking photos and recording every interaction with Karen and her team.
You can't
The
park
videos
that there,
showed
it's
her
blocking my
directing the
driveway
parking of the
access.
trucks and
relax,
dismissing my
sweetie.
concerns
We'll
with
be out of your
sarcasm
hair
and
eventually.
superiority.
He was
The
right
police
there
were
again,
called
officer. This
several
is the
times
5th time
as she
this week. It's
reported me for
harassment.
I understand her
and
concern, but I
even
was just watering my
trespassing
petunias on my own
land.
property.
And you have documentation
All I
of
did was
ownership.
put up a small
officers
note.
arrived,
It's
they
clearly
listened to
visible
both
from my kitchen
sides,
window.
but clearly
It's a
saw
menace
the
to the neighborhood
absurdity of the
aesthetics, and
complaints.
frankly, it attacked
Karen
me with
played
I
the
honestly
victim
feel
role
unsafe in my
masterfully
own
with
neighborhood
tears and
now.
claims of feeling
I've
unsafe
never
in
had
her
this
own
problem
neighborhood.
until he moved
It
in.
was
Absolutely
maddening to
ridiculous.
watch,
I
but
have
I
never been
remained
treated this way in
composed
my
knowing
life.
that
You need to
emotional
apologize
reactions
right
would
now, or
only
I'm
play
suing
into
you
her
and this
hands.
entire neighborhood
The
association. Present a
isolation grew
united
as more
front
neighbors
against him.
bought into
Look
the
at him,
narrative
acting
she
like
was
nothing
pushing through
happened.
her influence. I felt the unfairness weighing on me like a heavy load, but I refused to let it break my resolve. Grandpa
Remember,
Raymond
son,
offered words of encouragement,
truth
reminding me that the
always comes
truth
out in the
always
end.
comes out in the end. I spent late nights poring over the HOA documents looking for any clause that could expose her actions.
Hey,
The
it's me.
voicemail she left
So
by
about that
mistake
property
became the
line,
key
I told the
piece of
contractors
evidence
to
in
just
my
move the
growing
sprinklers
collection of
anyway.
proof.
It's fine.
In the recording,
I
she
used the
drunkenly
garage
boasted
to
about
teach him a
using the
lesson about
garage to teach
questioning
me
my
a lesson
authority.
about questioning her authority.
Fine.
She admitted
the bylaws don't
did
support
not
it,
support
but
her parking
honestly,
decision,
the
but
idea
laughed
of
at the
you
idea
challenging
of
me is
anyone
just
challenging
too
her.
funny.
That audio file was gold, and I made multiple backups to ensure it could not be denied or deleted.
If
The
we approve this
monthly
measure now,
HOA
we can
board
ensure
meeting
the
finally
property values
arrived,
remain
and the
high
community center
and
was
address the
packed with
long-standing
curious
issue with the
residents.
common area
I
lighting. If we look at the
stood before
satellite
the
imagery
board and
provided in
presented
Exhibit
my
A,
evidence
it's
in a
clear the
clear and
encroachment extends
organized
past the
manner
agreed-upon
without
boundary
raising my
line,
voice.
which affects everyone's. The
Photos
emails
of
confirm
the
Ms.
truck's
Karen's
emails
involvement,
from Karen
and now
and the
this
incriminating
voicemail.
voicemail
Yes,
played
I
through the
authorized the
speakers for
deliveries.
all to hear.
Try and stop me.
As you can
Karen's
see, the
face
projected
turned
growth
from
remains
confident
steady
to
throughout the
panic
year.
as she
This
tried
is
to shout over my
absolutely
presentation
unacceptable.
in
I will not
desperation.
stand for this in
It's
our
true. Her
neighborhood.
behavior has
exchanged
crossed the line.
uneasy glances,
It's
realizing that her
blatant
behavior
abuse
had
of power.
crossed the line
We have to
into
address it
abuse of
now.
power. Then Grandpa Raymond rose from his seat in the back and made his way to the front of the room slowly. His cane tapped rhythmically on the floor, drawing the attention of every person in the crowded space. Karen tried to dismiss him rudely, telling him to sit down as this was not a place for family drama. But Grandpa Raymond looked her straight in the eyes with a calm intensity that silenced the entire room instantly. He began his response with a voice full of experience and a touch of that dark humor he was known for.
Too much time on their
Karen,
hands.
you have been parking your small-minded control in the wrong spaces for far too long in this neighborhood. The audience hung on his every word as he paused to let the message sink in deeply with everyone. He
Karen's
continued by
actions with the
pointing out
trucks
how
were
her
nothing but
actions with the
personal
trucks were
vendettas
nothing but
disguised
personal
as
vendettas
rules.
disguised as rules.
They
Then
say
came
a
the
good
savage
fence
part that
makes
would be
good
talked about for
neighbors.
months in the
But
suburb after
perhaps
the
we
meeting
should have
ended.
invested in a
If you
higher
enjoy
taking over other people's garages so much, perhaps you should park your presidency outside the community for good.
The room exploded in cheers and laughter as residents finally felt empowered to voice their pent-up frustrations. The board members quickly moved to a vote and removed Karen from her position as president effective immediately. Her face showed shock and defeat as she gathered her things and stormed out of the meeting in humiliation. The trucks disappeared from my garage the next day, and the neighborhood breathed a collective sigh of relief.
Beautiful
Peace
day
and
out.
normalcy
It really
returned
is.
to our suburban
Enjoy the
streets
rest of your
without
walk.
the constant threat of petty fines and harassment.
That felt
Grandpa
good, didn't
Raymond
it?
and I
All
sat
that
on the
hard work
porch the
finally
following
paid off.
evening,
Sure did.
reflecting on the
Best
victory with
we've had in a
cold
long
drinks in hand.
time. Cheers.
He turned to me with a
Sometimes the
satisfied
best
grin and said
response
that
is a
sometimes the best
well-timed
response is
verbal
a well-timed
takedown.
verbal takedown. It felt incredibly satisfying to see the justice porn unfold exactly as I had hoped it would. The
We are
new
committed to
HOA
reviewing
board
all
promised to
rules
review all
and
rules
making the
and make
association more fair for every resident moving forward.
This
Yet the
neighborhood
deep
has
ironic
standards,
truth is that
and your
people like
landscaping
Karen
is
rarely
simply
change
not
their
up
ways
to par.
completely in the end.
I suggest you fix
She
it. A new
reportedly
association
moved to a
president,
neighboring
and frankly,
suburb
your
and is
choice of
already
garden
stirring
gnome
up
is
similar
highly
drama as
inappropriate
the
for
new
this
president
neighborhood.
there.
We have
Some
standards here.
Karens will always find new driveways and garages to park their power trips in without learning anything. That ironic reality makes me shake my head but also smile knowing we stood up to one in our community.